Okay, so good morning, everyone. I am Artist Jane Hadrake, and I am your first facilitator for today's discussion. And our topic for today is all about the common literary genres. So here are our objectives for today's discussion that we intend to met at the end of the lesson. So kindly read Miss Sorte for the objectives.
Okay, for our objectives at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to recognize and identify different literary genres, compare and contrast different genres and their features, and distinguish the importance of each genre.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Suerte. So now, before we delve into our lesson proper, I have prepared an activity that will help you have an idea or insights what will be our discussion for today. So the direction, arrange the scrambled letters to identify the hidden word in each item, and I need only 4 volunteers. So number one, who wants to answer? Yes, Miss Alvarado.
I believe, ma'am, it is romance.
Okay, thank you. Later, we'll find out if your answers are correct. Number two, please answer Miss Andales.
I believe, ma'am, it's comedy.
Okay, for number three, we have Miss Nugit.
For number three, ma'am, is horror. Horror po.
Okay, number we have Miss Sarabilio.
For number 4, ma'am, I believe it's drama.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And yes, you got all the answers correct. We have romance, comedy, horror, and drama. Very good. But before anything else, what comes into your mind if you hear or read these words in the previous discussions? What are your thoughts or ideas? Yes, Miss Nugit? Okay, who wants to answer for question number one? Yes, Miss Andales.
Um, when I heard or read those words from the previous activity, um, I think it is ano ma'am, it is part of literary genre.
Yes, very good. That's a good observation, Miss Andales. And for number two, who wants to answer? In your own idea, how do these words are related with our new lesson for today? Who wants to answer? Please raise your virtual hands. Yes, Miss Suerte.
I think, ma'am, these words are related with our new lesson because those words earlier, or I believe, is a types of literary genre.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Suerte. That's a very good answer. So now let's proceed to our lesson proper. Who wants to read the first slide? Yes, Miss Arabilio.
Literary genre. So, a literary genre is a category that authors use to describe the primary content and tone of their writing. The genre an author chooses can help them determine what type of plot, characters, and settings to create. Literary genres typically describe writing styles such as poetry, essays, novels, short stories, and plays. Literary genres refer specifically to books and writings, as opposed to other types of media, such as movies.
Okay, thank you so much for reading, Miss Sarabillo. Today, we will tackle only about four types of literary genres, the most common ones. So these include drama, romance, horror, and comedy. So for the first one, we have drama. Who wants to read? Yes, Miss Alvarado.
Drama is a type of story written to be performed by actors on a stage or screen. It shows characters speaking and acting out events, often with strong emotions and conflicts. Example: Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare is a drama about two young lovers from feuding families.
Okay, thank you so much for reading. So when we say drama, it is a type of story written to be performed by actors on stage or even in screen. It shows characters speaking and acting out events, often with strong emotions and conflicts. So drama explores human conflicts, emotions, and relationships with a serious tones. We have an example of Romeo and Juliet, as well as the Sophocles, the Oedipus Rex, and the Shakespeare's Hamlet. So the next one we have romance. Who wants to read? Yes, Miss Lovitos.
Romance as a literary genre focuses on love and relationships. It tells stories about people falling in love, facing challenges, and often finding happiness together. These stories usually have emotional and uplifting endings. Example: Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen is a romance about the evolving love between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy, overcoming pride, misunderstandings, and social expectations.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Lovita. So, romance, as the name itself suggests, is a literary genre focuses on love and relationships. So, romance focuses on emotional journeys, love, and relationships with happy ending. We have here examples: Shakespeare, A Midsummer, I know, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, and then Nicholas Sparks' The Notebook. So it is the Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen is a romance about the evolving love between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy, overcoming pride, misunderstandings, and social expectations. So the next one, we have horror. So who wants to read? Yes, Miss Andales.
Horror is a literary genre designed to scare, shock, or unsettle readers. It often includes supernatural elements, dark settings, and intense emotions like fear or suspense. Example: Dracula by Bram Stoker is a horror story about a vampire threatening lives and spreading terror.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Andales. So when we say horror, it evokes fear, anxiety, and unease with supernatural elements and suspense. So the example here, we have the Bram Stoker's Dracula, and Stephen King's Carrie movie. So the next, and I believe this is the last one genre that we will tackle for today, we have comedy. So comedy is a literary genre that focuses on humor and light-hearted situations. It often involves funny characters, misunderstandings, and happy endings. So the goal is to entertain and make people laugh. That is the main goal of the comedy. We have here the example, A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, and it is a comedy about love, magic, and funny mix-ups in a forest. So do you guys have any questions about our discussions about type of literary genres?
None, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. And I can also see with your reactions that you have no other violent reactions. So we have here our application. It is very basic. You just have to write an essay discussing the four literary genres we have tackled. Make sure to deliberate the features of each genre and also discuss its importance. So you have to follow the rubrics below. So here is the rubric that I've set. We have content 40%, organization and structure 30%, and the grammatical correctness 30% with a total percent of 100. So you are going to pass this in our Google Classroom, and the deadline would be on Monday. So are we clear, guys? Okay, I can see from your reactions that you all understand the instruction as well as our lesson. And I guess that would be all. So thank you so much for listening, and let's call it a day.